crazy crowd. I don't know if you can tell this about me. I'm from Perth. It's my forklift parked out the front, you're welcome. Jet ski down the Yarra, forklift the rest of the way, and, I go around checking scaffolding around the city, Got an advanced licence in it, doesn't matter, right? But I had to go home for Christmas, right? Mum wanted me to come home for Christmas this year. She's on my case, right? She's like, Brett, you got to come home for Christmas. Where else would you rather be? Where else would you rather be? I was like, I don't know. Europe, Afghanistan, one of the contestants on Alone, I don't know. Like, give me an axe, I'll fight a bear, all right? Right, but Mum and Dad still live in the same house we grew up in, right? They've been living there for 50 years. Like, I wanted to come home for Christmas, but I didn't want to go back to where the trauma started, It's okay, they didn't fuck me or anything, but anyway, like a baseline level of trauma, So this is what I said to Mum. I was like, Mum and Dad, I'll come home for Christmas, right, but I'll stay in a hotel. Yeah, that was the scariest thing I've ever said to my mum. Like, Mum lost her mind. She's like, a hotel? A hotel? A hotel is $150 a night. $150 a night. I was like, yeah, but my psychologist is $180. Like, I feel like I'm saving 30 there, And I love Mum and Dad, right? But I'm 36 years old now and I feel like a man. I feel like an adult. Right? But as soon as I walk through my parents' front door, it's like something happens. As soon as you walk through the front door, it's like you're 7 years old again. It's like they mentally dack you. You know what I mean? Like, you walk in, you're like, I'm a man. Like, no, you're not. You're 7. We've seen you winkle. You're 7. How good's the word winkle, by the way? And no one has ever said, hey, send us a photo of your winkle. If they have, they're in jail. Right? And, sometimes I like to trick my parents, When I come home, like, I like to look like I'm more of a man than I am, When I walk through the front door, sometimes I've got a cigar, a bottle of Old Tawny Port underneath the shoulder. I'm like, how's the NASDAQ going, Dad? Should we negative gear this property? What do you reckon, right? But every time with your parents, it always ends up in an argument. And it's never one big argument, It's never World War Z. With your parents, it's always a lot of small arguments. I like to describe it as death by a pigeon. Death by 1,000 little pecks. It's like, oh, Brett, have you combined your superannuation yet? Not yet, Mum, the website confuses me. When are you and Fiona getting married? I don't know if I believe in the institution of marriage. Why don't you go back to university? I was like, I was never at uni, Mum. I went to TAFE. You run into your childhood room, you slam the bedroom door, you start sculling the bottle of Tawny Port. I want to feel numb. I want to feel nothing. Anyway, how was your Christmas? Was it different? Was it the same? I used to be a furniture removalist. Oh, really, Brad? You look like a scientist. Right, but I used to be a furniture removalist and I used to love the job, right, because every day was different, right? Every day was different, and I loved it because one day I rocked up, right, and it was a divorced couple, and they were both home. I was like, this will be good. So I went into the room where the lady was and I helped her move like a couch or something like that, and she just turns to me, she goes, yeah, don't worry about damaging that. That's just his shit. That's just his shit. I was like, thank God you're single now, ma'am. I think I love you, right? Right, I went to the room where the dude was and I helped him move like a picture frame or something like that. He just turns to me, he goes, yeah? Don't worry about damaging that. That's just her shit. That's just her shit, right? And then all day was like that. It was like, don't worry about damaging his shit. Don't worry about damaging her shit. His shit, her shit, his shit, her shit. I was like, guys. I am a professional removalist. I'm going to be damaging both your shit. Now, who scuffed those walls? It was me. I had too many breakfast beers. Anyway, no, it's a joke. There's no such thing.